Okay, standing with your feet hip width apart, toes pointing forward, knees not locked out, knees soft, and the tailbones, the bones you sit on, facing down. Shoulders and chest relaxed, and imagine a piece of string pulling the crown of your head up. Now we call this standing with in a neutral spine position, or in Qigong they call that a Wuji stance. I want you to take a deep breath, and as you breathe out, just put everything that's come before this workout, put it aside. Take another deep breath, and everything that's going to happen after, put that to the side. Now, keeping your knees over your toes, and in this stance you're going to gently start turning from the waist. Turning from the waist and looking over your shoulders, warming up the musculature around your spine. Just turning from the waist, keeping your knees over your toes. And if you feel okay with that, you can turn a little bit more vigorously from the waist, and you can look 180 degrees behind you. Turning, let your hands land where they land. Just feel that spiraling energy loosening up the muscles around your spine. Okay, next you're going to grab a resistance band. Grab it by the end, again in that neutral stance. And you're going to keep tension on the band. You're going to go up, pull it wide, down and away from your body. If you find this difficult, hold whatever you're holding wider. Okay, this is called circumduction. This is full range of motion for your shoulders. So from the side view, up, down. Couple more. Okay, the next mobility exercise, you're going to put your hands over your head, put your feet a little bit closer together and just unlock from the hip and bend to the side, pushing your hip out. And then coming back up and bending to the other side. You might feel a big stretch down the sides here, especially if you sit down a lot in your day-to-day job or in general. Bending and reaching. Couple more each side. Okay, put your band to the side. Hands on your hips. Hip circles. So to ease out your lower back, loosen up the hips. I think really go back, push back, and just notice how you feel around the hips. Okay, now we're going to change direction. A few more seconds. Okay, next we're going to roll up and roll down. So cradle your elbows. You're going to fold in from the waist. And you're going to roll down to your head, neck and shoulders. Hang over your toes. Just let your head, neck and shoulders relax. And you feel a stretch down the back of your legs. Lock the knees out to feel the stretch a little bit more on your calves and your hamstrings. And with your arms hanging there, I want you to slowly roll up, stacking one vertebrae on top of the other. Head coming up last. Do that one more time. Cradle your elbows. Fold in. Roll down. You want to feel stretch in your lower back. Bend your knees a little bit. And then slowly roll up through the spine, stacking one vertebra on top of each other. Head last. Okay, next you're going to put your hands below the tummy. You're going to lift one foot off the floor, and if you haven't got the good balance, you can hold on to something. And then you're going to circle that knee and the ankle. So we're getting some good mobilization of the knee and ankle joint here. Change direction. Again, these are all to help mobilize your joints, get rid of tension, and prepare you to the workout to follow. Give that leg a shake out, switch to the other leg. Change direction. Give that leg a shake out. Okay, next thing we're going to do is a shin box. Working on loosening up your hips. So, one leg is crossed like that, and this knee is level with that toe there. Supporting your lower back, making sure your coccyx is not crunched into the floor, and not moving your head. You can lift the knees up and let them fall to the other side. Here you feel a stretch on the hip. So this is the first stage. It's like your legs are like windscreen wipers. Yes, the movement is starting from your hips. Now if you find that easy, then you can go to the more advanced one, where you're going to come up like this. You're going to go down with no hands on the floor. And you're going to come up the other side, squeezing the glute. But if you're a little bit stiff in the hips, you can just start with this one. Okay, well done. That was your joint mobility warm-up. Okay, now we've got your core circuit. Very simple, 4 exercises, 3 rounds. The first exercise is going to be a Superman plank, or another name for it is a bird dog. So on all fours, knees hip width apart, wrists shoulder width apart. Lift one leg and the opposite arm. Put it down, switch the weight over. Extend away, put it down. Make sure you keep your neck nice and neutral. Breathing and moving. To accentuate the stretch, lift the leg and arm a little bit higher, push it away from your body a little bit further, or hold these poses a little bit longer. Breathing, moving. Next exercise, we're going to do single leg bridges. Extend one leg out, push up through the heel of the foot that's on the floor, extend the hip and fire up the glute, peeling your spine off the floor and laying it back down. So it's a posterior chain activation exercise. Okay, switch feet, make sure they're hip width apart. You're not arching your back, you're pushing your foot into the floor, you're extending the hip, squeezing your glutes. And the hip extends almost like a picnic table. Keep going. Okay, the next exercise you're going to do is 2 for your abs. So get in that supine position, lift your shoulders off the floor and bend to the side, heel touches, keeping your neck neutral. If you want to make it easier, put your feet wider. If you want to make it more challenging, put your feet together, and you should feel this on your obliques. Keep going. Okay, now with your hands here, we're going to do some crunches, lifting yourself up from the abs, coming up and down, moving hands forward, remembering to keep the neck nice and neutral. And the last exercise in this circuit is going to be a side plank. So, coming up on your elbow, with your ankles, knee, hip, shoulder all in line, your head back. You can just either hold this position or breathe in, lightly touch the hip to the floor, squeeze, breathing out. So working the core muscles and your obliques here. Breathing in, breathing in. Last one, we're going to change sides. Change sides. Make sure your elbow's directly down from the shoulder. Hand on your hip, got the alignment there first. If you haven't got good alignment, don't do this lowering to the floor advancement. Just keep going, just hold the position and focus on good alignment. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, that was one circuit. Now we're going to go back to the beginning. And we're going to start again with those Superman planks. Switch. I'm going to go a little bit slower this circuit. Go at your own pace or follow along. And just really focus on what's happening in your body and notice your core muscles firing up, because they're the link between your upper and lower body strength. Make sure you're not lifting your neck or straining your neck. Balance, coordination. Okay, keep going. The next exercise will be the single leg bridges again. One more each side. Breathing and moving. Excellent. Get rid of those single leg bridges. I'll give you a different angle. Really feel your glute engaging and your hip extending. Two more, and we're going to switch sides. Switch legs, put that foot down first, come down, extend that leg out. Make sure your hips come up evenly to avoid any twisting. Breathing in, breathing out. After this, we've got the heel touches and the ab crunches again. Okay, so lifting the shoulders off the floor using your abs. Bending. Okay, and I keep my neck nice and neutral. Okay, in 10 seconds time, I'm going to change to the ab crunches. So if your hands here, all the way down. And pushing hands up, lifting from the stomach and coming down. It's all about here. Sliding your ribs towards your pelvis. That's it. Coming up, coming down, keeping your neck neutral. And after this, we're going to be going to the side plank again. Okay, well done. We're going to move to the side plank again. So, ankles on top of each other. Get that nice alignment. Coming up. Fighting with a stick. Breathing in. Lightly touch hip on the floor. Squeeze. Don't just collapse to the floor. Under control. And think, before you do this hip up and down business, have you got the alignment right? Your ankles in line with your knees. Do you find this really challenging? Just hold the side plank. If that's really challenging, put one foot forward. Okay, we're going to switch to the other side. Breathing in, breathing out. Okay, well done. We're going to do one more circuit of that and then we're done. Starting again with the Superman planks. Going to hold it a little bit longer this time. Switch. Change the weight over. Lift. If you think about your torso not moving. When I used to work in gyms, I used to put like a broom handle on people's backs, so they had to really keep their torso still and steady to avoid it falling off. So working your shoulders and working your glutes as well as your core muscles. Last one each side. Okay, we're going to go back to the single leg bridges for last time. Again, keep your ankle in line with your hip, coming up and down. So my right butt cheek and my right hip is doing most of the work here. Get your breathing right. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep going. Okay, put the other foot on the floor, switch the weight over, other leg. We want to just check that your glutes are firing up there. Excellent. Okay, we've got the heel touches and the ab crunches next. Give you a different angle. Lift your shoulders off the floor using your abs. If you don't feel it, lift your shoulders off the floor a little bit more. Couple more each side. Okay, then coming down. Okay, push your hands up as if you're trying to grab something from up there, but you're using your abs. Push up. Lifting with the abs, not your neck. If your neck's coming into it, make the movement smaller. Okay, last few. Well done. I'm going to do the last side plank now. You're going to come up in 3, 2, 1. Again, make sure you have a good alignment before you move on to doing lowering the hip to the floor. Breathing in, breathing out. And you should really feel it here on the outer obliques. Breathing in, breathing out. And make sure you're coming up fully. You could always go another centimetre. A couple more this side. We're going to switch sides. Switch sides. Get the alignment first, correct. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. Okay, well done. That was your core circuit completed. Okay, now we've got your strength and conditioning circuit. You will need your mini bands and you will need a kettlebell. So, 15 minutes. 50 seconds working, 10 seconds resting. 3 rounds. The first exercise is going to be squats, okay? Now you have to perfect the body weight squat to go into good quality deep squat before you start adding weight with the kettlebell. I'll be using the kettlebell, but please use your body weight first and perfect it. Feet hip width apart, sitting down, pushing up through your heels. You can either hold the kettlebell like this or like a goblet. And if you can't get down this far, make sure you perfect your body weight squats first before adding extra resistance. Breathing in, pushing up through the head, through the heels, engaging your glutes. Suck your tummy and stick your bum out. Stretch. Come up. The next exercise is going to be walkouts to push-ups. Put the kettlebell down. Obviously, if you're indoors, don't throw it. Okay, so ready? We're going to go down, we're going to walk out to the push-up position. And either you can do a full push-up or you're going to do a push-up on your knees. And then push back, make sure you don't strain your wrists into the low squat position and come up, okay? Down. When your hands hit the floor, think about your legs and your core. Don't put all the strain on the wrists. And coming up. If you're doing a push-up on your knees, make sure the whole body moves down as one thing, okay? Okay, let's do one more. Well done. You're going to put the bands on above your knees. Standing in the half squat position, step out, step across. Stepping out from the hip. Make sure your knees stay in line with your toes. Stepping out, stepping out. The lower you are on the squat, the more you're going to feel this. Maybe I shouldn't have put 2 bands on. Keep going, feeling it here. Not from the knees, just lifting from here. Keep the toes facing forwards and think about what it's doing to the core. Couple more each side. Okay, well done. Next exercise, 2-handed kettlebell swings. Kettlebell in front of you, tilt the handle towards you. Connect, push, push. From another view. Suck your tummy in on the way down, connect, push through the hips, squeeze the glutes, keep the shoulders back. Okay, bell down. Last exercise is a wall sit. So find your wall, get your back up against the wall, and you can sit like this. So this is a quad burner. Really good one for skiing as well. Stay in that position. "20 seconds ago, my legs are burning. Is yours burning? My quads and my shins. 15 seconds. And then we're going back to the squats. 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Ouch. Give your legs a shake out. Okay, that was 1 round. So we're going to go back to round 2. We've got the squats. Sit down. Make sure your knees are not collapsing forwards. Make sure you're sitting back into your posterior chain. Breathe out. Follow me or follow your breathing. Heart rate's up a little bit now. 2 more rounds to go. Three more. 2 more. Last one. Okay, obviously if you're at home, don't do that. Next we've got the walkouts, the push-up. Walk out, push. Now when you come back, really stretch, challenge your flexibility to get into this deep squat and come up, squeeze your glutes. Good. When your hands hit the floor, think about your legs and your core. Don't strain your wrists. Breathing in, breathing out. Halfway. 2 more. Last one. Okay, grab your bands. Above the knees. Half squat, step. Keep your toes facing forwards and you're lifting from here. Make sure your back's straight and your shoulders are back. 20 seconds to go. Next exercise is the swings. A couple more each side. Okay, take the band off. Grab your kettlebell. Have it in front of you. Tilt the handle towards you and swing. Connect. It's a hinging exercise. Grip is firm, arms are loose. After this we've got the wall sit, or in my case, the tree sit. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Okay. Get rid of this wall sit. Okay. Feet are slipping a little bit here. Feel it burning. A few more seconds. Okay. Last round. Got to be better than the first round. Grab your kettlebell. Squat. Don't just collapse down, sit into the muscles and then squeeze them. Good. Keep your knees in line with your toes. Breathing in, breathing out. Last round now. Make it your best round. Suck your tummy in, stick your bum out. Past halfway, less than 20 seconds to go. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Well done. Okay, walkouts to push-ups. Squat down, walk out, push up, push back, get onto your feet, come up. Your neck, your back, your wrists shouldn't hurt. "20 seconds, 3 more." 2 more. Okay, last one. Grab your band, put your band on. And step across, step across, step from here. So lift and step, lift and step. Keep going. We've got the wall sit after this, and then we're done. Keep going. You feel it burning? Okay, 2 more each side. That's 1. Last ones. Okay. Have it in front of you. Tilt the handle towards you and swing. Connect. It's a hinging exercise. Grip is firm, arms are loose. After this, we've got the wall sit, or in my case, the tree sit. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement. 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Okay. Get ready. Three, 2, 1, and sit. Feel it burning on the front here. Okay, you made it this far, just 30 seconds. My leg's shaking there. Keep going. Okay, 15 seconds to get to go. You can do it. My legs are burning like hell. 10, 9. Look at my legs shaking. Keep going. We've done it. Well done. Circuit complete. Now to stretch out. Okay, so we've mobilized, you've worked your core, you've done a little bit of conditioning circuit, so let's stretch out. You're gonna get down on the floor. You can sit in your child pose, pushing your hips back, giving your hips a wiggle from side to side. Then you're gonna come up on all fours and just go into the cobra, so lowering your hips to the floor, pull your tummy in and up, lift your chest out, your shoulders, look up. Squeeze your glutes. 2 or 3 breaths. Push back into the child pose. And then do that 2 or 3 more times, stretching, flexing your spine both ways. One more time. And pull the abs in and up, squeeze your glutes. And lift your chest out your shoulders. Push back. You can stretch your hips and your glutes out. So you can put one leg, half crossed leg, going across, and push the other leg back. And you can either be up like this, or down your elbows. You're going to feel stretch in your hip and the glute there. Push the left hip slightly away from the center line to deepen the stretch. 3 more breaths. 2 more breaths, and then we're going to switch to the other leg. Move that across, push the other leg back, feel the stretch on this hip and glute there. Push the hip slightly away from the center line. Okay, 3 deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Good. Sitting upright like this. One leg straight out, the other leg half cross-legged. Folding in from the waist, reach forward. Maybe you can grab your toe. If you haven't got the flexibility, grab your ankle. If you haven't got the flexibility, grab your shin. Push this knee into the floor. Push this heel away from you. And feel the stretch on your hamstrings and calves. Fold forward from the waist. Switch the other leg. Your goal is to be able to grab the bottom of your foot, fold in from the waist, point the toe towards you, and stretch on this side. If you don't feel the stretch, lean forward at the waist more. Push this knee into the floor. A few more seconds. Okay, the last stretch you're going to do is a spinal twist. So lying down like a T, arms out to the side. We're going to lift the left leg and grab it on the outside of the knee, and with the shoulder on the floor, not lifting off the floor, we're going to look towards this hand, and we're going to pull this across, and the aim is to get it all the way down. So don't let your shoulder come off. You're going to feel a stretch all the way down through your torso and into your hip. If you get a little click in your back and it doesn't hurt, that's a good thing. Okay, push, keep going. Your goal is to be able to get the knee in the floor and the shoulder. This is a great stretch also after skiing as well as horse riding. Okay, let's switch to the other side now. Let's do the opposite of that. So put your arms out to the side and look to my right hand now. My right shoulder's on the floor. Grab the outside of my right leg. Pull it across. For a little click then. A few more seconds. Okay, just grab the knees, pull them towards you, pull the spine off the floor. Do that between 5 and 10 times. Give your arms a bit of a shake out and you've done it. Well done.